to another episode of the Student to Life podcast, where learning and unlearning has no limits. I'm your host, Stretch, and today we have a very, very special guest in the building. But before we get to that, again, please remember to like, share, subscribe, share with your family, your friends, you can share with everybody, all right? So today, we got Dancehall royalty in the building, you know what I mean? What you say, a half of the voicemail team.
Yeah, half of.
Kevyn voicemail in the building. Welcome, boys.
Big up my G, man. Blessings.
So what's going on? How you finding your stay in the States right now?
Good. We're there with family, so it's good, you know?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, I'm giving a brief summary of childhood, born, raised, schooling.
Well, we can get our pants. But yeah, just that joke. Grew up St. Elizabeth, born and raised in St. Elizabeth. Between St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. Father's from Westmoreland, mother is from St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Then moved to Kingston after primary school for high school. Went to Calabar High School, and then, from high school, did a 1 year of extra classes and stuff like that, and then voicemail came on.
So there was rumors. I guess you could call it rumors because of growing up I was a big fan of you guys, but the talk was that
was.
Well, it was. I'm gonna say it was because, like I said, I know it's a rumor. So I'll confirm with you today that each one of you guys were like college graduates, or you were far in college before you guys started the group.
No, well, none of us did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as I say, Craig was finished with high school. He went to Jamaica College. O'Neill graduated from Kingston College and was just doing his own thing. I mean, he had some other subjects and stuff like that afterwards, but it wasn't a college situation.
Okay.
And, as I tell you, I left from high school.
So what did you basically start college? What was the intention when you started college, like career choice?
No, as I said, I never went to college.
Oh, you never went? I thought you said you started some classes.
No,
okay.
No. That's O'Neill.
Okay.
Did some classes, but no, me. I mean, what I wanted to be, I wanted to be a cricketer right now. But no joking. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Growing up in high school, I did the business subjects and arts. I thought I could have did draw and anything about
you both.
Yeah, well, other than that, I mean, as I say, I was very talented at cricket from a very young age. Even as a little youth at 9 years old, I was playing with my uncles and their friends who were big people for me. I was the only one allowed to play with them.
Similar to me, same when it comes to cricket, but once before in basketball, everything just done with.
That's all I mean. That's when I went to high school and then we played a couple of cricket games, and it was just us, the two teams, and the coaching staff. There was nobody at the ground. I mean, so then I could have played basketball, so I went to one, the coach invited me to train with the team because my virgin that was on the team tell him I could play ball. So I went to one practice match and it was girls galore. And that was it for cricket.
So how did the team form now? Or did you guys link up?
We started at as a talent show, a talent search. Actually not a talent show in 99. A female that I was talking to at the time, I used to write poems and stuff like that. In them time they forget girls. You get girls by lyrics. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, where you flash your car.
Yeah.
DM. I drive up.
IG DM right now.
Yeah, the DMs. You know what I mean? Them time they actually had to have lyrics. So, you know what I mean? I used to write poems and stuff like that. And then at some point in time while on the phone with her at nights, I used to just put melodies to them. So the actual talent search was put on by her and her friend.
Yeah.
Went to Robert and Leon, who were former members of the group, because a lot of people still don't know that voicemail started out as 5 members.
I still didn't know that. Even if I tell me.
Yeah, so Robert Manning, Leonardo Grant, Leon and I used to go to school. Robert and I used to par from, I was in Calabar High School, going to, Queens High School, St. Andrew High School, Immaculate High School, and doing their, whether it was key club or whatever little, function, so we call it little mini concert and stuff like that. So I used to model. So yeah, yeah. Them time that the abs them did chip out and you get me I say.
Like real life modeling.
Like real life modeling. Yeah man, no problem. No, I've got it. Modeling, my thing. Yeah. So I even did a cover for Pele Pele, which is a big brand in Europe.
Yeah, I'm not
playing. So yeah. So that's how far I actually took it. You know what I mean? But so we used to go and then him used to sing. So when it came, when the opportunity came around, I mean, she said that I should enter, and I said no, I don't want to think that because singing, as a matter of fact, was not a part of what I wanted to do. I love music, like from day one. You see me with, I lose like millions of headphones to teachers, But yeah, so I invited him because I knew him could sing. Leon and I went to the same. I tell you that I went to some extra classes after Calabar. So Leon and I met there, and I knew that he could sing and rap and do all these things. So I invited them to go. So them, a countryman, them Spanish Town and Linstead, them don't know town. So go with them same way. You know what I mean? Carry them go. Anyway, at the audition, they went in, did them thing. My girl at the time came out and said, why you don't try it? I said, nope. Thing. She said, well, they're looking for writers as well. So, you either have to go as a singer. Just come in as an audition as a writer. I went in and do a little freestyle thing. Come out. A couple minutes after they came out and say, because there was some representative there from Sony or something of the sort. And, she came out and said, they were actually looking for a group, and Robert, which is a comedian, just say it out of mouth right there and then, we're a group. And I say, yeah, what's the name of the group? And him say, right after again, top of the head again, voicemail.
Sure.
And that was that. Craig happened to have gone to the same audition.
Yeah.
He went to that group as well, but they took him out the group and asked us if, if
it was okay.
Link up and see what, what would be like. We link up and started some rehearsals and stuff like that. Went back to them. They heard us. They said, we needed a bass singer. Of course, I don't know if we go look, but Craig knew O'Neill from before.
Okay.
And he called up O'Neill and said, yo, bro, we have a group of fam and thing, and, wouldn't mind if you can join.
Yeah.
And I say, if you're interested. And he must say, boy, I'm not too into that something there right now, because he usually do buy and sell. So he usually get people's orders and come to the States, purchase what them order, carry them back to Jamaica.
Like a courier service.
Yeah, so that used to be him hustle. So he must say, yo, I'm kind of deep then at this right now. So, boom. Him say, make me hear on the sound. I was sing, and him say, yo, which part of the day? And that was voicemail.
So happened to the two other members?
Two members now. Let me give a fast forward story. We do few songs, carry a few songs to the radio station. Them say, garbage. On the sound like crap. So then we get a visa. Well, Leon was originally from England.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was originally from England. So he is still an English youth. Him say, one summer him say, yo, I go home back a little bit. Go home. And then him just link back and say, yo, I'm not think I'm
come back.
At the time that he said that, Robert had gone to New York. So Robert heard the news and said, boy, because he was the lead singer at the time, Leon. I say, boy, if the lead singer gone, then this thing I mash up, you know. I not forward back to Jamaica, you know.
Right.
So that was that, you know what I mean? And yeah, I would just,
So Tiana just continued seeing me.
yeah, man.
So I'm gonna go to I mean the dancing route was where you guys really took off.
Yeah, for sure. And that again, it was just God's intervention again. As I tell you, the name came about, the group came about. It's just God all the way.
Yeah.
How the dance song came about. It's not like, all right. When we used to rehearse all of the practice all of the Backstreet Boys and them
Yeah.
songs there. But we also used to practice the choreography. So we used to do all of the choreography just the same. While
Full on
singing them,
group.
full on, yeah, full on. I mash up the whole of the high school, them,
Yeah.
you know, the girls' school, them and thing. And we think there, so we were dancing was there, you know what I mean. But in terms of us doing dancehall in the first place and dance songs, that wasn't the plan, you know. So Danny Champagne, God rest his soul, is somebody who we met like very earlier on in career, and he was always there. So one day he came up with the idea to do a dance song with Bogle,
Yeah.
you know, and at first it was a laugh to us, you know, because I said, yo, it has never been done, you know what I mean, and Bogle is a dancer, so how this a go work, you know?
Yeah.
And then we never knew nothing about no dance song anyway, about even writing a dance song in the first place. So, you know, we connect up and, you know, with Craig said to Danny Champagne, you know, Danny, you can't do a dance song and with Bogle and him not here, you know. So Danny called him up forward, and it was just like one big comedy show. Like the man just, like he was the most hilarious person.
Sure.
Like you never have to say a word, you just you just lucky. So it was us, Daily Ranks, and we just there. I listened to everything we must say.
And I write it down.
I just write down things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Went to Big Yard Studio, recorded the song, recorded our part, and then, you know, when it was time for Bogle, the engineer just pressed record, and he was around there for like about 5 minutes.
Just a talk.
Just a talk. I remember we're just coming from, and the man was just that. That's just him.
Yeah.
You know, and after all of the editing and stuff like that, and we heard the song, we was like, wow.
I said, I hate this.
Wow. This was not even what we, you know, laid down in the way that it was laid down.
Yeah.
But after the engineer finished doing one thing, we say, yo, this feel like it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we, at that time, Asylum nightclub was there. We took it to Asylum nightclub, and, you know, the response was
tremendous. Yeah.
And then,
But that song was like automatically catchy as soon as you hear it.
yeah,
quick.
because I mean, when we played it for the little kids in our area,
Yeah.
that's when we knew. I was like, yo, this have something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish the Bogle aspect of the story, but before we get to that, one highlight of your career in voicemail, like one highlight moment, whether it's a show, of recording, whichever one.
I think our first visit to Japan.
Japan, okay.
Yeah, because Japan, they speak no form of English.
Yeah.
and they are singing a song word for word, line for line.
Yeah.
Word for word, line for line, and you're like, wow. And believe me when I tell you, if they are jumping when you come on the stage, they are jumping until you come off the stage.
Every story I heard about Japan is that they bypass English.
Yeah, no joke. Them by serious. And when you're there and they're trying to speak English, they're not trying to speak England English or US
Straight
English.
patois.
Straight patois.
Yeah, because everybody that go there was like, yo, they don't know English, but they know patois.
Yeah, them know patois.
It doesn't even make sense to me at all.
Man. Best believe them know patois.
And I think at that time, well, they still have it. No, you had a voicemail in Japan. You have
right now,
a Bogle in Japan. You have everybody.
You have a Beanie Man, you have a Bounty. No joke. Them have a copy of.
everything. You have a
big
Stone
artist.
Love, everything.
Yeah, no joke.
And at that time, Dirty Fridays was the thing.
Yeah, Dirty Fridays and Pasa Pasa.
Yeah, and
And
at that
believe me when I tell you, we went there one year for a tour, and after one of the shows, some of the fans them came and say, "Yo, you going to whatever?" And this was like probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. We come off stage,
yeah,
and then I say, "Oh, we're going to a dance, just like Jamaica, Pasa Pasa." And I said, "What?" At 10 o'clock in the morning, it finished. And I said, "What?"
yeah.
So you know the
Model
impact.
everything off
They
it.
model everything to believe what I tell you. Or if you see Japanese come to Jamaica now, they dress like how Carlene and them used to dress.
Yeah.
As dancehall.
Yeah.
In the days.
And like I said, the influence is like super strong at the time because even when like Weddy Weddy was like Weddy Weddy still hot, but at that time it was like on like a
Man.
peak.
Peak.
There was still Stone Love CDs. There's still dub plate CDs over there. Like so, everybody that had a mix CD at the time was
there.
selling out in Japan and not even realize
No
that.
joke.
You know?
No joke. I mean, they are probably one of the most current in terms of like you will go some places and certain songs don't reach there yet.
Yeah.
That is doing well in Jamaica. But Japan, I don't know how they do it.
As soon as it dropped.
As soon as it drop, they have it.
So so now you guys take off and songs are on the place, and then you get the news say Bogle drop out. Where were you and what was the reaction when you heard that news?
We were supposed to go to wedding that night. I don't remember what happened, but I ended up not going, and then I tell them, say, "Yo, we are going to link on a reach a passa." And only forget the call from, I think, was it O'Neill who called me? I think it's probably O'Neill called me and say, "Yo, the man him just shoot Bogle." You know, in your mind first, yeah, hope say, you know, it's nothing serious. You know, but then you start seeing things out a post and like, yo, because at that time, you know, you had BlackBerry.
Yeah.
So you start seeing
the ping them
of
coming.
Yeah, of the car and of him van and thing like I said, whoa. You know? Yeah.
Because I know you guys were close at the time.
Yeah, man, believe.
Yeah.
Believe.
But like, it was 2 songs that you guys did with him.
Yeah. There was Ready Time and then there was a Ready to Party, which was a follow-up.
Yeah, follow-up.
Yeah. So he was a part of that, and then
I think he died when you guys wasn't in the video.
Right. So he died before the song was released. So he wasn't a part of the video or anything like that. And then we added Ding Dong.
Yeah.
Because it's like we wanted a continuation. We didn't want because he died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we added Ding Dong on the song afterwards, and that's how it was released.
Because Ding talk about it all the while about that, yeah.
Yeah, man. That was actually the first time Ding appeared on our record.
That's why I say you talk about it all the while.
Yeah.
You know, and then I don't remember how many years later then another tragedy.
Yeah.
Which you lose another member of the team.
That one was like I lost a brother before, and I believe my blood brother, and I believe me when I tell you it wasn't as hard as that.
Yeah.
You know, because as much as me and my brother is like probably 2 years apart, and we were that close. It's like me and O'Neill. He was like to me personally my biggest motivator.
Yeah.
You know, he was my motivation, I should say. Like, him used to always say, "Yo, bro, you're one of the biggest writers I know." You know, like, even doing this solo project, it was just because of him, really. You know, so, like, the conversations that we used to have is like a big brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, is somebody I see every day. You know, like not a day pass and we don't see each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we link up every day at Big Yard. You know, before we had 3 cars, we had one.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
everybody in a
because,
one car.
yeah, everybody in a one car. So he might pick me up, then pick up Craig. He might drop off Craig, then drop off me, and then, you know. So it's like every day.
So what was that call like though? Because one of the hardest things for is like deliver a message like that to somebody.
The funny thing about it is I was in a party called Wet Sundays.
Okay.
So I am there waiting on him and Craig. I get the call in and the noise from Craig first, but I could not hear him. So I step out. I see, no, I hang up. I say, yo, I don't remember what I said, but him hang up and him call me back again. Still couldn't hear him. So I walk out. Come and say, all right, this look.
You're serious, yeah.
You know, cause you know, me and the nice and not forward here. So, all right, so I step out and call him back. And him say, yo. It sound like O'Neal get shot. Like somebody, no, him never even said that. He said, it sound like somebody rob O'Neal. I said, what? So me and my brother now, they run out of the party, drive. Cause he said to me, if I make my way, try reach out and
Yeah.
so left out and on the way. We see a police. So I gesture to the police, yo, my virgin, by this time I realize I say, yo, my virgin, them say, just get a car, so my virgin I get robbed. And him I say, yo, it look like him get shot because them say gunshot fire. I say, shh. And that was like, the car was already low. And I feel like I'm just sink
Under
straight
it.
to.
Yeah.
You know, that was like, just imagine yourself out of yourself.
Yeah.
It's like almost like that. They walk, but your body physically now, but you just feel like you're just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it, you know, it was a rough one, believe.
So you spoke about losing a blood brother, you lose Bogle,
Yeah.
and then a close death to you like that. How do you now deal with grief? Like intentionally say, okay, I'm gonna deal with these things that happened before or during that time.
I honestly think just it's something I really don't know how to explain, you know, because it's like I don't internalize certain things. I don't know how or where I get that from, but I don't internalize certain things. And there are times when I will be in a moment and I will like go through the motion and things like that. But other than that, it's like not something that I dwell on.
Okay.
You know, I don't. Sometimes I have to ask myself if I'm insensitive. You know, but I understand that. You know, growing up, I understand. Say everybody deal with it different. Everybody has to deal with it the way they can deal with it.
Yeah.
You know? And I guess that's just my.
I think the problem that we're having, I always talk about this to everybody, is like we wasn't equipped with the tools to say this is how you deal with this situation.
Nobody has the blueprint.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Nobody knows how to deal with it.
We have a I would say we have one of the best school systems when it comes to education in Jamaica, but we're missing so much aspects of the things we should be teaching in schools. Like these grief counselors should be in school. Like these educational things should be in school to teach people how to mentally deal with certain situations. Because when I was going to school, there was kids coming who never have it, certain things at home, or them parents abusive, or they're missing a parent in the home or something like that. But it seemed normal.
Yeah, because that's something where you see. I mean, in Jamaica, at least, you know, most household is like one parent.
Right.
You know, and probably 70% of the time is mother alone.
And then, for the youth, especially inner city youth that lose him father.
Yeah, nobody never
ask him how he's doing.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
You gotta say, all right, him stop crying, so everything good.
And then he act out, you see that coming out in other ways during school, so you think him just bad. But at the end of the day, him just...
You just never know what's going on.
Yeah, because
nobody, as you said, nobody never stop to take the time out, because We grew up in a situation, I don't mean for cut you, but we grew up in a situation where you grew up to be tough
Yeah.
as men.
Mm.
You grew up to be tough, so you're supposed to know to deal with everything.
Yeah.
Yo, deal with that, man.
Mm.
Yeah, cry about.
Yeah.
You know, them kind of thing there. So it is a thing where, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, bro. Believe me when I tell you, because it's a lot of times when you look at kids and you are expecting that, you know, them are gonna grow up to be model human being or model citizens, but you never see where the channel of where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really sad because we don't deal with mental. I mean, I have a problem with the
Word
word mental health.
Yeah.
Believe me, because I feel like everybody now have a mental issue.
It's a one bandwagon everybody actually
Exactly.
jump on, yeah.
All of a sudden you just see everybody have, yeah, but there's just a way that we'll never. I don't even think that parents have it too, and them just don't know how to deal with it, and them just
Yeah.
leave their kids to just deal with it.
I personally think it's a thing where you have to get an understanding of what exactly it is, learn the different aspects of it. Because I feel like people are branding everything as depression
mental
and anxiety and all of these things. But sometimes you just go through one thing.
One face.
Yeah, and not the real depression. I've seen people go through real depression, suicidal type things. You understand what I'm saying?
Because,
So
I mean, you can't find food today, or you don't have the money to pay your light bill, and all of a sudden you're depressed.
Yeah.
Mentally.
that don't make no sense. Because I've seen people, like I said, go through with panic attacks, anxiety attacks, depression, with suicidal. I've seen it firsthand how people go through it. So the education is what's missing. Everybody's just branding this thing as a mental health, issue, and it's not. I mean, we see mad people that walk on the road and we know say that's a different level. But at the end of the day, it's something that pushed them to get to that level where that we're not educated to deal with. You understand? So we send them go Bellevue and give them some injection and
shots and
that's what I mean.
Everything.
See, you feel like after all of that, like you say, you don't really internalize it, but do you think it still can have some long-lasting effects, like how in behavior and stuff like that when it comes to?
As in for me?
Yeah.
No, I think I've learned to accept, and I've also, like, even this project, I did this project because I know that it will be something that he would have been proud of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so them little thing there, even the date that I chose is the day that because so his birthday is on the 8th, and he got shot like 12 o'clock, like the 9th. So
you're right. His birthday. Yeah, you're right.
So the album was released at 12 o'clock at this exact point that I got the call.
Yeah.
So this was for me a way of
honoring his memory,
and making something that I think that he would be proud of. So I can share this moment that is not a sad moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess everybody just have to figure out, which is a hard thing to do, not everybody can do.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I think I just learned how to understand that it's part of life.
Yeah, acceptance basically.
Yeah, it's not something that maybe I lose somebody tomorrow and it's a different thing.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. So, because like even as I tell you, I lost my blood brother. And when he died, I never cried.
Yeah?
Until the day that I saw the coffin
going in the ground, yeah.
You know, so the whole time I'm like naive to everything that's happening.
What age was that?
I think I was probably around 11.
Okay, so you still didn't know I go on team with?
Yeah, I have understanding, you know?
Yeah.
So I know that is happening. I know that it's like you're naive to what's going on, as I say, you know. Family members come from foreign funeral. So it's like
mixed feelings,
you know? So it's okay. You're seeing your family them when you see for
long time. So mixed feelings, But so how did O'Neal going actually affect the group itself though?
In a big way. because from a business standpoint, he was the leader in terms of dealing with the business of voicemail. So in that way, we definitely got serious setbacks from that.
Yeah.
The sound had to change because now it's not 3 members anymore, so the sound would have changed. And then it's like automatically some people thought that the group
Would have
so
dismantled.
without even seeing a press release or nothing of the sort,
People
just automatically say, yo, the group is done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so was there any resolve to what really happened as far as what was the motive behind?
I mean, we hear a whole heap of things, bro. Believe me, like even like last year or year before, I was hearing things left, right, and center. Different people saying, "Yo, I hear," so yeah, and you hear a lot of things.
Yeah.
As it relates to what the police say, they said that one person was killed like a couple of days after they found that person with the phone, with his phone. They caught one going to a different parish, and another one, I think they said, eventually got killed as well. So
Yeah.
that's what the police say.
Just have to go with it because you just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're not gonna know,
Right.
unless somebody come out rightfully and say, yo,
that's what happened.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So now you're at work point your solo career. But you and Craig.
Yeah, man, voicemail is still very active. So I don't want people get as a matter of fact, this album, the idea for this came about a good while now.
First, I'm going to ask about the title because as a countryman, we know where Skillachi come from. But I asked about how you come up with the title for the album.
Well, the title, I'm a nickname still.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I just use it. I have a clothing brand with that same name. So I just figured to just tie everything together,
Tough, because back in the days, I used to watch the old Karachi movies. So how is it now that doing a solo career? I mean, you probably still have the support from Craig CM.
Of course. I mean, as I said, the idea was his in the first place, was to do solo projects. Because we're getting a little bit more mature now.
Yeah.
We have kids. So it's not just dancing anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm listening to the album,
party.
I think the song, what's it called? Keep Walking? Keep Moving.
Yeah.
That's my song on the album.
Respect. That's actually one of my favorites.
Because I was going to listen to some dancing songs. I was like, me, one and two, but the other one. Because I feel like a lot of people really have Craig as the singer in the group.
Yeah.
You understand? Because his voice is distinctive.
Yeah, distinct.
You know what I mean?
But
but
one of the most unique.
here in this project now, it's like Alciano can sing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, as I say, we are singers, but in every outfit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have on the football field, you have a stronger baller. You know what I mean? But that don't mean the rest of baller then can't play.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So but Craig Craig has a unique voice.
Yeah.
Like you can hear Craig voice and know Craig that.
Yeah.
It can't
change.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't say, oh, him sound like no. You know what I mean? But as I said, it was his idea to do the solo projects, and I say we're getting mature. There are things to talk about other than dancing and party.
Yeah.
So and those topics may not necessarily be fit for the voicemail brand.
Right, and the features on the album too. I first time hearing about a couple of the features on the album.
They are new artists,
and they're actually well put together songs. And sometimes you hear someone that's like, but this is actually a well put together project.
I will definitely take my time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Big up Frankie Music, big up Marlon Easy. Definitely take my time and try to find a sound.
Yeah.
Also that you would not hear it and say, oh, that sound like voicemail.
I think also I was searching for the album, typing Kevyn voicemail. But then when I actually found it, it said Kevyn V.
yeah.
So that's what people have, when my search feed it's not just Kevyn voicemail. I can find it's Kevyn V.
Yeah, it's just a short.
Yes, it's a separate channel from the voicemail channel.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah. All right, so we're touching on some general topics now, because like I said, when this is the Student to Life podcast, and we talk about, different things. I see we touch on the mental health topic and stuff, but as a musician, and you've been in dancehall from 2002, 3?
From 2019, if you're gonna be
as voicemail.
As voicemail, yeah. From 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this current state of dancehall is something I really want to ask you about, because back then, I fell in love with music from the 90s. Like, if you ask me anything about 90s music.
So like me.
Me know 90s hip hop, because I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. Yeah, so a DJ, do events, all these things. And if you ask me about 90s dancehall, 90s hip hop, 90s soul music, R&B, everything.
Yeah, man.
That is my era
that
of
is
music.
Me too. I'm a 90s baby.
You understand?
Yeah.
But when that whole era of dancehall started from like 98, 99, 2000, or New Millennium, and all these songs that come out, and then you have the split between the reggae was still hot,
the thing.
you understand? And then dancehall had its space same way. But there was no one thing.
Yeah, not at any point at all. Both of them was
right.
Yeah.
So I'm asking now, with knowing it from then, what do you think about now the current state of dancehall?
I mean, changes have to happen. Whether we welcome the change or not, change is going to happen. That is one thing that is permanent.
Yes.
I mean, the new way of dancehall. It's sad to say that it I think it has caused a regress instead of progression.
Yeah.
Because the format has changed. Even when you go to the dances these days, if they like normally you go dance, you come out of the dance, you don't feel no pain.
Yeah.
Same music, you feel no pain.
When the music a pain.
After 1 hour, and your foot starts hurt, your back starts hurt, your
a
pain, bro. Believe.
Yeah.
So it has changed wholly.
But I think though, if you realize now that I would say some of the giants have gotten back their visa.
And it is.
They are the ones who laid the blueprint. And now if you realize that they're the ones selling out these shows.
At the forefront, same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was the blueprint. And I think if we have cultivated that blueprint, not that you can't change anything about it.
Yeah, you can change.
But there are certain core principles that you still keep constant.
Right.
You understand?
And I think that was one of the things that even with this new thing that they said that, dancehall is dying and Afrobeat is taking over. What Afrobeat did was take the root that we had from us. When you hear Afrobeat minus the vocals on it, you can dance to the beat itself. And that's what dancehall had.
I just leave Colombia. I tell you the truth. I'm in the clubs. I listen to the clubs, and the dembo, the all of that is our music. The reggaeton is our music.
Them play some 90s dance.
Them play some
today music.
Exactly. And the new music that they're playing is actually music that models that.
Exactly.
You understand? Because Sean Paul and people like those are still putting out certain type of music that's relatable to them. Yeah. So they recognize that beat pattern.
The format.
The format. You understand what I mean? Yeah. I travel a lot, and that will always remain constant. Is the 90s and early 2000 music that they listen to the most.
Because as I said, the rhythm itself, a star by itself without the vocals, that time there. Now, if you play a beat without vocals, it's like you don't know what to do. And it's automatically make you do like this, like hip hop artists. And that's not us. That's not how we work.
Yeah.
We different.
Get up and dance.
I forget up and move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if it not making your body move a certain way, as Bogle said, you have to move, your waistline have to move, your knee have to move, your hand, your shoulders have to move.
Yeah. But the argument is, because I argue about this a lot, but the argument is, they're reflecting what's going on in the society.
And as I say, change are gonna happen, and they are influenced now because of the ease of the information that they are getting. So them access right now to hip hop, to the trap movement and them thing there, and that's what they want to live really and truly. You know, they want the chain and the dress with them pants down at them.
The fast money.
Yeah, and the fast money. You know what I mean? So if you notice, even the younger dancehall artists, they don't dress like dancehall artists. Them just like hip hop artists. Sure. Them pants down here, so. And
So what do you think we can do to kind of, I wouldn't say change it, but make it, improve it? That's the word.
I think I'd say more mentorship, but then that's hard because them young youth are not taking no money.
Make money and if listen to you, brother.
Exactly. Yeah, all right. That's what I'm saying. And them make the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's by music
or
otherwise,
yeah,
they are making the money. So who are you to tell me that, you know, I can't do what I'm doing if it's putting money in my pocket? You know, and they probably look on you and say, you not make the money away me.
Yeah, man. I want to make some money. I look for you like, you can't tell me what to do.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah, so that is the disconnect.
Yeah, and that's where the disconnect is, because when we was coming up, we had good models to look at. Even if we were not in the same space as them, we were looking at them and learning. You know,
I mean, they are big yards, you know.
So we are model our how we see our uncles, or I will call them, I call them grandfathers, or uncles, you know what I mean, the butcher, the beanie, the bounties, you know, how they go about it. And even the production at that time, you know, you wanted, as a young producer coming up, you wanted to be like a Dave Kelly or Tony Kelly, you know, a Robert Livingston, a Christopher Birch.
Yeah. And if you have key them money to come out of the studio.
You understand me?
But nobody now do that nowadays.
First and foremost, them voice themselves.
Exactly.
So they don't have nobody to direct them to say, yo, you know, can say this instead. And that is why even when you listen to the music, it's filled with what they're experiencing. But nobody not tell them, say, oh, that me enough. Go so graphic in a way, I say.
Exactly.
You understand me? I said things
that
go on
them talented
in our time to, no, whole heap of them talented.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things that go on in our time to, but you never hear we say it. So, you know,
yeah. So what the dancers now do? Because now we see where dancing took a decline. Ding Dong try my hardest to try to hold it up. It was him alone at one point. And you guys that came up with a dancing song too. And it's like the dancing culture is not the same.
It's not the same. I mean, I see a little light, like it had jumped back in still.
Yeah.
You know, but it's definitely not the same as how it was.
Routines, no.
Routines, you know, I mean, TikTok moves and stuff like that. So, a regular person like me can't do half of them things.
Yeah, my brain stop at 2 moving.
Believe me, like some of the dances where them did have 3-4 years ago, me still they are the first step. Me not
but I'm still getting electric slide, man. Right.
So that in itself, you know, if it's not made that the general public can party, it going to look like it's not happening, because it's just the dance that them alone are doing.
Do you think it's gonna make a turn now?
Yeah, I feel like it make a turn. You know what I mean? We have like people like Gabby Don have dances where you can do.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Dancer Bling have a dance. We actually have a song that features Dancer Bling. He has a dance called Guani Guani, which is, you know, the moves where you can do. You know what I mean? And that's doing extra, because I think he won best dance move actually the other day in Jamaica for that dance move. So, you know what I mean? There are few dances where, you know, you can look up back. And then the fact that a few of the old school rhythms came back.
Yeah, they would bounce them over.
Yeah, so it made you automatically do back them moves there.
Zip it
so
up, like, and
the new Pete dancer them look and say, oh,
that worked.
You know what I mean? And you know, so yeah, from I mean, once you see something popping, how the generation is now, once it look like it popping, them are gonna flow with it.
Well, last question about the music side. Name me. I would say name. I'm gonna give 5 new artists now that you think is doing like we rate and respect right now.
Yeah, I think TJ,
Definitely.
Valiant,
Mm-hmm.
um, Skeng. I mean, people. One of the reasons why I said that is like Skeng reminds me of what him name, like a baby Wayne when him performing,
Mm-hmm.
like that kind of, you know.
Yeah.
So for that reason, you know what I mean.
I think he needs that song for match him energy
Match
on
him
stage.
energy.
That's
Yeah,
what him need.
That is true. You know what I mean. What else? Would you call Massacre?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Massacre is still kind of the.
I guess.
But anything,
Not necessarily,
anybody
but-
forward after you, basically a new artist.
So yeah, Massacre, Skilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more.
One more. Hmm.
The names you call are basically the leaders right now. Give me a female
Yeah.
artist.
Wow. I probably have to say. I like what's her name? Chanel Muir.
Yeah, Chanel, super
Because I
talented.
think she's
Super talented. Great writer.
totally different from
Yeah.
the rest of the females.
And she's not trying to go with trend. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like her even more. She just
Yeah.
what I lean
Vola, exactly.
this metal.
Yeah.
So
But Lila Ike, me have to add in on
Yeah.
Lila Ike.
lovely.
Yeah, I'm the artist.
Everything Lila dropped me, you know, like I'm a lovely.
Oh, and Lali too. I have to add Lali in it. I have a little brother him.
Yeah, Lali. Yeah.
Like him very talented. Kind of, may I say this on camera?
Yeah.
Kind of lazy still, but yeah. I will little brother, man.
but like I said, talent wise,
No man, talent wise and
Yeah.
performance wise, you
Yeah.
put him anywhere.
I
see him manage.
the interactions I've had with him, I don't feel like he loves it anymore.
Well, see, probably that's why me I call it lazy.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's interested really to do it anymore. Like with the talent we have, I feel like him not miss yet. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
So
think I honestly like him there now, them there at our space because we are at the same management,
yeah,
you know, Frankie Music. So we are there, you know what I mean? So it's like how I see him, based on just what I see, the talent that I see, man, he should be
way further. Because the same have it.
Yeah.
Like a stage
further than
presence,
this. Yep.
songs,
You
lyrics,
understand?
gimmicks,
You
everything.
name
Him have it. So
Yeah.
let's touch on some more general topics.
Yeah.
The current political climate in Jamaica. What's your thoughts on that? Because election are come up, right?
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing me like about politics now is that it's not like the past where
Some changes are happening.
yeah, people are this generation is smarter now. They don't take it that serious. Where you see a man, I say PNP, and you run go stab him up. And you see a man, I say JLP, I wear a green shirt, you run go stab him up.
Right.
You know, we're past that, and that's one of the things we're me proud of. But in terms of politics in Jamaica, politics like always be politics.
I personally, I'm not a fan of any type of politics.
Yeah.
I do like some things that they're doing now.
Definitely. I mean, I have to commend the ruling party for a lot of things, and that's what I think that if we, and I encourage people all the time, like whenever somebody asks me something like this about politics, I encourage people all the time, don't vote for the popularity, or don't vote for
Who your mother and your
who your
father
mother
used to.
and father
Yeah.
used to vote for.
Yeah.
Vote for who is in your constituency and what they're doing to help where you live.
Or even your own personal interests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Because if I'm a promoter, for instance, of Jamaica, and let's say the current administration is saying we're gonna do things to improve.
Then you vote
You
for
vote
that
your
because
interest.
it's something that is gonna better you.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like if them vote for policies instead of the politics, then you know what I mean we're good.
I feel like education have a lot to do with it because
true.
we're too lazy to research.
Research.
Yeah.
Yeah. Believe Jamaican.
And is that like
If you're not place in front of your face, so
yeah.
you're not gonna look fit.
And we go off of trends too.
I know, yeah, holy.
Yeah, I feel like everybody go under the post and look for the first comment. I'm not for them comment after the first comment.
No joke. No joke.
So instead I go and look and say,
yeah, or even just listen for yourself.
Yeah, what me
come up with your
and go see and say what me think about this.
You know
but you look for the first comment
and say, yeah, true.
and that is my problem with politics now. I feel like understanding, like, even though being in America, I understand it more.
Yeah.
Because we know that local politics
is different from
federal, right. You know, so you learning who is your immediate person who's gonna influence your life directly.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump, yes, he's making policies, but the person who is in your city is the person who's making certain choices to impact you and your kids' life.
Yeah.
So that's what I would encourage people to do.
Yeah.
Instead of following, say, my community are PNP, so I just PNP. And yeah. I feel like we just Lego that.
Lego that fully. And I think also the politicians need to Lego that. Like, for instance, if a party that was in power before you and they had certain things in place that was doing good for the country, why not continue?
Yeah, don't go change
because you did not implement it means that you must done with it.
And an ego.
And exactly.
They can't go politics.
You don't want to say, the party before did something good.
Yeah.
You know,
and I feel like even if you're, for instance, you run and you lose, and you see something happening, you can support it.
You can support.
Yeah.
As long as it's your constituency, you support it.
And it's for the country too. Everybody do for the better of the country. It's not for your own ego. You understand what I mean?
So I never ever like that idea of somebody's doing something good and you come out just because you feel like you're the opposition, you must oppose.
One of the other things that's getting hit very hard in Jamaica now is the family structure, where we see single parent households becoming even more prominent now on the island. We see a lot of relationships falling apart because of the internet. We see where people are, it's harder for people to get along nowadays.
Yeah.
Because a man go online and see a girl with a flat stomach and big body, and female man, I may not have that, him look upon the whole time. Yeah, so I mean, so now a peer problem in the house, him go more the plate, them now wash and chop up everything in the house, you know what I mean? So, we see now, like I said, we see now the internet has shaped and damaged the family structure, and our kids now most of them coming up is an unbalanced society where I don't have daddy or I don't have mommy. Something is missing, and now the relationship is being attacked between me. I say my way is the right way, and the woman I say fair way is the right way, and none of we not get along.
I think like social media has made everything a competition, even relationships a competition.
Yeah.
So it's like you in the house with your man and it's a competition between instead of a unified movement. You know what I mean? And there's no commitment to nothing nowadays.
Trust me.
You can deal with somebody for 2 months, boom. Next, on to the next.
Yeah.
It's like fast food.
Everything's microwavable.
You
know what I'm saying? And I think
in your out, boom, right away.
You were there with your good woman too, and you and her good and fine, and she goes on the internet and she see her friend, a man, for her friend man buy her a car.
And then she expects her the same thing.
You can't afford no car.
And she know that too.
Yeah, she know that.
And she still feel like say, boy, you not do nothing at all.
Yeah. And you had a great life before. And these are the things that's, I think, affecting, like, relationships are damaging, like, society in a big way. Yeah. And people look at it like it's like simple, like it's just man and woman, but kids are seeing these things.
Believe.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Kids learn by what they see more than even what you tell them. You know,
and a lot of them don't know how to communicate that.
Yeah, but a lot of people are living their lives through a social media platform. You know, them see certain things for the relationship goals. Yeah, them say a man and a woman are them favorite star today. You know, cuff up with somebody and say, oh, so nice. Relationship goals. You know?
Yeah.
And then next week, a different man and a different woman them do it.
So how
you want to patronize your life.
exactly. So you think relationships can survive nowadays though?
Of course it can, but it's just more commitment than even before. Because right now, it's cheating thing.
Yeah.
I would say our brother, the AI brother would get caught when
The concert?
the Coldplay
I
concert.
never saw that today. But him stupid though. I think fat.
I mean, that's why. But a man feel like him can do back the same thing. Because he's an old man that clearly.
Yeah.
And he probably feel like him could have done back the same thing when he was in his 20s because you never have these social media things and them something there. So right now, you step outside and somebody see you and just take a picture and send guy a woman.
That is my point.
You see a man out there, so and it probably never be somebody will like you.
Exactly.
You understand? Them just know say them not like you. All right, friction in their system.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to show you. Like you as a man, I saw that today. And I say, this is so dumb. You as a man that is rich, not only rich, you're influential. And you're out in public,
as a married man,
hooking up another married woman who is working for your company as HR.
Yeah.
So that means your company get knocked. Your relationship, your family,
your money get knocked.
Brother.
When she forward right now, when wife you forward right now, 50% you gone. You have no argument in that.
None. Because infidelity is like automatic.
You can say, hey, I do it.
And I think, like I said, nowadays I would tell people who's influential, whether you're an artist, selector, whatever you do and you're influential. For a normal man, you can probably get away with certain things, but...
No, but even a normal man can't get it.
Yeah. But,
there's too many cameras around, bro.
Yeah, but if you think about what happened to Diddy, right? That's my point. Like, bro, a woman or woman can literally switch point at any given moment and just expose everything.
Any given moment. Not safe.
So I would advise
as
most of the men...
loyalty these days and commitment is a stretch. It's a stretch. If you find somebody that is loyal and committed to you, whether friend or a relationship,
Yeah.
it's a diamond.
But I think
diamond that.
I think that one of the issue also is we're operating in a system that we think still exists.
Yeah.
As far as back in the days, certain things that you could get away with. Because a man used to have a family down the street and a family up the street, and none of them don't know about each other. And he did that for years.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
but that system does not exist anymore.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
mean.
at all.
Especially with when women get into them feelings, there's...
Then put everything on the internet.
What the Bible said, there's nothing like a woman's car and something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. I think that's the issue that a lot of men have.
Social media run the life. Right? Social media control, tell you how to live, tell you who to love, tell you when to love, where to love, and all these things.
And everybody, my advice, which we're gonna end with, just to give the listeners any kind of advice about life, music, anything you want to give them about.
Just understand that anything at all you want to achieve in life, you can achieve it.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing, don't tell yourself, say, the door lock, I cannot go through it. From you have a 3D mentality, discipline, dedication, and determination, you can achieve anything at all. Because you can get up tomorrow and learn anything you want to learn. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's no excuse at all.
None. Yeah. Even if you want to do the worst things in the world.
If you want to do the worst things in the world, you can do it.
All right. Mine would actually be to let people know whatever you do consistently every day is your religion. That is what you consider your religious beliefs, because a lot of people think these things don't affect them, like the social media scrolling or indulging in like a TV shows every single day. Not, you know, these things literally affect your mental in a way where you don't understand. Your subconscious literally takes in all of this.
Just all of those things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then people see them, they react certain way and think that's me. No. That's literally somebody else
reaction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So a lot of people lose themselves in everything else that's going on and forget
Everything
about themselves. And I think that was my advice would be just detox from everything every once in a while.
You have to.
Detox from social media. Even your partner who you live with sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
You have to take a break from sometimes.
No joke. You have to. You have to. If it is that you're constant, as you say, it becomes what you do every day.
Yeah.
Becomes your habit.
Yeah.
And your habit becomes what you put out there.
Exactly. And even what you eat, put in your body, all these things, you take a detox from some of the bad things because, especially if you live in America. Like,
trust me, I feel like I put on about 10 pounds more already.
So my advice would be take a break from everything every once in a while.
Man.
Don't be a slave to anything, and
Not at all.
that is what it would be. Again, congrats on the album, Skillachi.
I appreciate it.
Bad album. Everybody go out, find it. Kevyn V, not Kevyn Voicemail. Don't spell it out.
Make it easier for you. Follow me on all platforms. Kevyn Voicemail on all platforms, and then you go in the bio.
Yeah.
And click the link. Take you directly to it.
Click the link that says Skillachi.
Yeah, man.
It show you where to purchase the merch too.
Yeah, everything.
The merch is at skillachi.com.
No, well, we work on the part there.
Then I reach to say it.
Reach
Okay.
there.
I need some of the merch when it drop too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for all the people, that's it. Another episode of the Student Alive podcast. And again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bless up.